Yo, what's up you guys, Dex here. Hope you're all doing great today. Today's video, as you can see, I'm playing some Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm going to be discussing what the Call of Duty fanbase is going to think about the transition back to boots on the ground gameplay with Call of Duty World War II. So I figured it seemed fitting that I'd play a Call of Duty that has boots on the ground gameplay. Makes sense in my head, I don't know. But the reason why I wanted to touch on this topic just a little bit deeper than what I have in my past videos is since then, I've talked to friends, I've talked to viewers in the stream, people in lobbies, connected with people on Twitter, and I'm seeing a variety of thoughts about the upcoming game and how they're going to transition back to boots on the ground. With Call of Duty Return to Boots on the Ground this fall, we're looking at the end of a 3-year era of the advanced movement system, from what we've seen in Advanced Warfare through Black Ops 3 and now into Infinite Warfare. Overall, with this whole era ending, a portion of the players in Call of Duty will be returning to what they feel like it should be, quote unquote. I would say for those of us that have been playing Call of Duty since Ghost or before might feel that way. Personally, I started playing Call of Duty in Call of Duty 4. So that was what I knew Call of Duty to be for years before we transitioned to this newer advanced movement system. I didn't jump on board with it in Advanced Warfare. It was a little bit different. I wasn't a huge fan, but I did in Black Ops 3 and into Infinite Warfare, and I have thoroughly enjoyed them both. I've absolutely had a blast playing with them, and I don't mind the advanced movement system at all now. Like, I enjoy it. I wouldn't have complained if it stayed for another year. Like, I would have been cool. I feel like overall I'm in the middle though. I can relate to the newer Call of Duty players who recently started playing and enjoy the advanced movement system, and I can relate to the people that have been around for a while and would like to see Call of Duty go back to what it used to be. Since we've had this for 3 years now, there's going to be a portion of fans, like I just said, that are going to be taken away from what they understand Call of Duty currently be. You know, like this is what Call of Duty has become to them. Some of them might have even started recently. Now, I just spoke with someone I met one of my streams yesterday. He mentioned that he just recently started playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and he enjoys the current movement system. He said he's went back and played Black Ops 2 as well as Modern Warfare Remastered and doesn't care for them. He mentioned that they play too slow. There's a different gameplay, boots on the ground. He said he'd prefer to be able to use the advanced movement system. So that's definitely not going to be the last time we hear these kind of remarks, which is the reason why I felt like I wanted to touch on this topic just a little bit. So that being said, I don't know how we're going to feel about the conditions and future of Call of Duty World War II gameplay. Is it going to affect those of us that enjoy the advanced movement system? And those of, maybe earn the nickname a jetpacker? That word's kind of been tossed around and used loosely over the last few years to kind of like describe a player who's able to utilize their in-game content, talent, or whatever to tie it into the advanced movement system. I feel like it's also been used to cut someone down, saying they wouldn't do well if they didn't have the advanced movement system. Maybe if they were playing a boots on the ground Call of Duty, they wouldn't be able to hang with, what used to be the elite crowd. I feel like it's basically telling them that if Call of Duty returns to its normal form, you wouldn't be able to hang with us. That, that kind of mindset. I don't really know. That's the feel I get for it. So now that we're here, it's going to be interesting to see how everyone transitions, I feel like. There's going to be players that are going to be able to transition just fine. They're going to be able to hop over, kick some butt just like they always do. And there's going to be some that are going to struggle. So with that being said, I'm interested to see how the quote-unquote jetpacker is going to be able to adapt to boots on the ground gameplay. The main thing that we're going to see transition across the platforms are several of the tips and tricks that I kind of touched on the other day in my upload, talking about getting higher streaks and raising your KD, because that's just overall like gameplay mindset, some tips and tricks that you can utilize in various Call of Duties, although it was tailored towards Infinite Warfare. I'll link that in the description below if you want to watch the video and check it out. But we'll also touch on that just a little bit here. Just some of the fundamental skills that you can use to kind of apply them in various situations in similar Call of Duty encounters is really the best thing you can have to base your gameplay off of. Having map awareness, which includes, playing around spawns. You want to have good gun skill, knowledge of the weapons you're using, knowledge of the game mode you're playing, and communication and awareness with teammates. Having all of that as a basis that basically allows you to develop more skills around that. In addition to that, with the advanced movement system, we learned to adapt and play with a newer play style, But you saw a lot of people like continuously moving, running and gunning. Faster gameplay has really seemed to become a thing, You could be in motion and still pick up kills and make plays versus having to wait and hide behind a cover or utilizing a strategic location. I don't really want to say hiding, but posting up on a head glitch, that used to be kind of viable. Sometimes now, like if you're sitting on a head glitch and some guy like wall runs, boosts, slides past you and hip fires while you're sliding, like you might get smoked while sitting idle, So it's like a different mindset. So with the possible upcoming changes in Call of Duty World War II, what are we going to say when this possibly, maybe gets reversed? What's it going to be like? Is it going to be slower gameplay, like I've said? My previous videos, I basically said I don't want to lose the speed and nature of the gameplay. I obviously know we're going to have different movement systems, that's like a no-brainer. But I really want to be able to enjoy fast-paced, adrenaline-pumping gameplay. I'm interested to see what that's going to become. I want to see if the game pace does slow down. Are the players that, have only known advanced movement systems, are they going to struggle? We already know there aren't going to be jetpacks in the game, so that's going to be a huge playstyle change first and foremost. We know there's going to be verticality basically somewhat taken out of the game with that. So that being said, I feel like it lowers the potential for movement, also routes that players are going to be able to flow from throughout the map. With that being said, I feel like that's going to allow potentially more map control while using cover and different setups, which could potentially slow down the gameplay some. That's just, I'm going out on a whim here. I'm not saying for sure. There could still be potential for sliding or dolphin diving like we've seen in the past. I would be okay with that. I'm cool with it. We don't know exactly what we're going to get to see yet with the gameplay or the maps that are going to go along with it. They're going to both play and have a lot of effects that are going to come out in the overall gameplay. The maps are going to have effects themselves just from how they're set up, Just because we're going back to boots on the ground doesn't mean we'll have the same feel as previous Call of Duties that were boots on the ground. Overall, the various mechanics that come and go with new games, we're going to see players rise and fall. We're going to see pros and cons that we're all going to like. And some people are going to be able to adapt quicker than others. Some will catch on later down the road. Either way, it's part of the evolution of the Call of Duty franchise player. So, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have some perspective of what we may see coming this fall with World War II. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the topic. The support's greatly appreciated. Be sure to stay tuned for upcoming giveaway for Call of Duty World War II. And I will catch you guys next video. Have a great day. Peace.
Enemy UAV is airborne. Enemy UAV is airborne. Tossing stun grenade! Our UAV is online. Changing mag. Mission accomplished.